Hello everybody, welcome to the CCL final for season 49. We've got AndyDavo and his Necromantic versus PurpleChest and his Dwarves. In the booth with me is Caolan and Faemir. Hello!
Hello!
Hello everybody, here we are, the final of the CCL season 49. Probably the longest CCL season ever, because when it started we have in the UK there was a queen instead of a king, and there was like 3 different prime ministers since then. So it felt like, a long time. But here we are, and tonight, or wherever you're watching this, but tonight when they are playing, one of these men will win challenge for the first time, and will win it before his daughter goes to college.
It's a pretty exciting matchup. Two guys who have been in Chalice finals before. But one of them is going to come away the winner this time.
Yeah, very close in TV. Davo had 20 more TV than... Oh my god, he's got a blitz. 20 more TV than PC, and PC put in 40k to get Barrack Fire Blast. PC has set up in an anti-blitz formation. Perfectly set up against the blitz. So, this isn't too damaging, but obviously he's not going to be happy about it. Loads of guard, loads of mighty blow for PC. And for Davo, he's got loads of guard and he's got Mighty Blow Claw, which should be interesting to see if that can crack open everything and win.
Yes, but the true winners of this game will be the viewers of our random chosen country of tonight, which is going to be the people from Germany.
Oh!
Hey!
Germany, a controversial country in the past. Not anymore, not anymore.
What's their national dish over there? What's their flower?
Sauerbraten is the national dish, and the flower is the Germany cornflower.
Oh, brilliant. What language do they speak over there?
German, most of the time.
Okay, cool.
There was a time when they also speak Russian, French, English, and American, but those were other times.
Does he just accept this?
I think he just eats that,
I think he might.
I think he eats this.
Oh my god, that was Carl's first hit, winning with the mind games.
Oh boy, howdy!
Just a stun, but I think that was correct. I think correct.
Correct.
Was correct.
But it's funny, right? Because PC got Barrack Fire Blast. Now, I personally would have taken Boomer, and then he's just as good as a lineman. And now, had this been Boomer, right? Boomer would be stood here, and he could foul the wolf, and not really care if he gets sent off. But interesting. Not the best blitz ever, that was it?
No. Bit of an old trap blitz, one might say.
Yeah. AndyDavo is a masterful player, and he knows when your first roll is a double skulls, your opponent can't complain about the getting dice.
That's right. Yeah. After getting a blitz, like. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Blitz into double skulls, beautiful Blood Bowl. Should have just conceded and at inducements, done the proper thing,
The thing is, now he's going to have to blitz here, and then he's going to have to power him with one of these 2 hits so he can get the other one back to cover through here. Right. So it's still a bit
really tricky. Is go for the pickup early as well, just to make sure you have that sorted. Still has to keep that wing fairly secure, because wolves are fast, But gonna have to go for that blitz. Great point, Scuro in the chat, pointing out that they've the same amount of CCL championships as has SFL championships, and we all know SFL is the most important in all of Blood Bowl.
Correct.
Scuro being the famous 538 champion. Sorry, 358.
Winner 358. Yeah.
Oh wow, he didn't stand firm. Oh, I hate that by Davo. I absolutely hate that.
That
is a mistake.
Big time. He was hoping he'd follow up so that he could get a surf on him. But
do you think that's why he did it?
I can guarantee you that's why he did it.
Oh God.
Oh.
Imagine thinking PC would be that dumb. He can't have thought PC would be that dumb.
I mean, no, but he's used to playing a lot of CCL, and I imagine other people would fall for it, right?
Yes, other people would, yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice shape. Ooh, so is he going to double up as well on the move the Edge 4 over and stand one behind the stand firm on the right as well. Make column that up. No, he can't because he just come around. Yeah.
Yeah, he should just stay there.
Yeah, lovely.
He's got to hold the line.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. The line must be drawn. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, to be fair, his semi-final opponent would have fallen for that.
Oh, well, yes. In fact, he'll put even more players on the for a double, triple serve.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, really? SFL's where Hughlander was conceived. Very good.
I've been hearing a lot of this Hughlander thing. It's a mixture between a Hughland and Homelander.
Highlander.
Highlander.
Highlander. There can be only one. So it's a stream snipe challenge.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny considering stream sniping is technically illegal. But
well, then just give the price to store.
Yeah.
I think it's for Blood Bowl too. It doesn't apply to Fumble streamers. In stores, yes. I mean, you just call it the Puggy prize and have store just win every game with Puggy.
Yeah.
The prize fund for the Hughlander, Robinho, is $100 plus. I don't think Odon had to go quite as high, but it's his choice. I think you'd have got just as much interest in it for like 50, but he's got 100, so there you go. Very, very, very big prize money, and then plus a $5 for every time you defend. So it could be quite high in the end. The semi-finals were terrible yesterday, Nick.
If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't seen the semi-finals, go and watch them. And if you've already watched them, then you know that they were shit.
Yeah.
But they were
Although,
fun.
if you're watching it on Davo's channel, it might have been the best game of Blood Bowl you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He decided that was the case.
All right.
So.
Yeah. Yes, it was entertaining. Yes, the PC one was less entertaining. It was probably better played because both played totally fine, but iRavel made a big fuck up in the end, and like I don't know. Overall, neither one really played great, but there wasn't a lot to do. It was just punching things, isn't it? It's Blood Bowl at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think that game was fine. It was a nice game of Blood Bowl. Both of them played really well. I think iRavel might have tried to high roll it a bit, which I think was a weird choice because he was obviously the favourite. But yeah, it was a nice game of Blood Bowl and came down to the wire. And I think PC just played better as well. Probably deserved the win. The Davo semi-final was not a good game of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, his opponent did shit the bed, Nick. Yeah.
I barely remember any of it because it happened like ages ago.
Yeah.
But the high elf, it was the
Wood Elves. The High Elf game was the round before, which was even worse. That was
Funnily enough, the High Elves really should have won, shouldn't they? Like they were probably
really should have won.
They were probably about 90% to win the game at some point, and then just like Dice basically rescued that one. Whereas the semi-final was a bit of dice, but like obviously a bit of bad dice to put it, like really bad dice to put him in a pickle, and then like a combination of bad player and bad dice to get him back into it to win.
There was a pro reroll that went off on he could have taken the push, decided to pro it into a double skull into a removal of his strength 4 mighty blow tackle dancer.
Yes.
That was absolutely hilarious. That was absolutely
it was
fantastic.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
The stock of Schadenfreude went up considerably.
Oh, look at you using German words now. This game is dedicated to our German viewers. That if you are German and you're viewing this, leave a comment.
Yep. Naturally.
Also, Jimmy was also living in Germany for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, if you watch one of his old videos, he talks about being in Germany.
Mm-hmm. You've got pretty good German as well, right?
Yeah, I can say hello.
How do you say hello in German?
Hello.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
Unbelievable. What a master of languages.
Yeah, just incredible.
I
mean, for an Englishman, that's actually pretty impressive.
It was so funny though. occasionally, like, wandering around, I would see kids talking German, and I was like, oh my god, these kids are so smart, they can speak German, and I realised that I was in Germany, so it wasn't that smart.
Well, I don't know if the guys were smart or not, but smarter than you, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 The good point, Paravel. The GFI to make it. So Davo got 2 Zerps instead of 1. Yep.
Yeah.
That also happened.
I mean, it was unlucky as well, though, right? But yeah, the initial
was.
move was the horrendous part. He just tried to cover it a little bit and then was unlucky, but he shouldn't have tried to cover it. And but he shouldn't have done it in the first place, right? The initial move was just like horrendous. Maybe he just thought it was the sidestep one when he moved him there. Like that's the only explanation.
Who knows? We will never know now.
Yep.
Also, hey, we have an actual German person in the chat.
Indeed.
I see the first time.
Jinzon. Yep. Hello. Gets you good?
Hello's really good though as well because they all go hello when like something odd happens. It's fucking brilliant. I do love the hello. This wolf's a bit tagged out, isn't he? I don't know if he's going to commit heavily to rescue this wolf or not.
Gotta sound like a vampire.
Will PC can't take the space? It's interesting.
We're gonna need to fill a lot of time on this game because both of them are calm players and they're gonna take their extra time in the final for obvious reasons.
Yep.
So this, you're watching this double time. Go fuck yourself.
Fucking got him. Welcome along, Steph. Great to see you. A blitz, but it was a blitz into a.
So you can push this right, clever.
Into a double skull. So which Andy ate, which was good. We thought.
Yep.
The right play.
That was a really nice blitz, wasn't it? He gets the claw mighty hit on him. If it's a push, it's into the fleshy, and if it's a power, it's there, clears him and rescues his wolf. So yeah, very good.
Super nice. Good blood bowl being played. Well done.
Yep, outrageous.
He can retreat now as well. I know, right?
And now this is tempting for PC to obviously take this area, but then if he does, these 3 zombies can all stand up and harass the cage a little bit. So it's interesting.
Just leave him lying down as well. Really, really annoying. Fucking zombies. I fucking love zombies so much. They're great.
Well, okay.
They are though. They're 40k for fucking absolute lads.
Tim and Taylor, I said it so fast, so they have to go back and watch it at a normal speed to understand what I say.
Yeah. So, then he gets to say it to them twice.
Exactly, and then I told them twice.
I'm just wasting my time to do that.
He's a professional streamer, T-Man. Like, he doesn't need your notes, right?
Please, professional commentator.
Right?
Glorious.
Lovely to get the hit in on this fella as well.
Yep. Would have thought about hitting the fleshy, I'm sure, because fleshy is pretty annoying, taking away 2 players.
Yeah.
And obviously setting up 2D on him and a 2D, so like they're knocking them both down, freeing the white next turn and stuff. So this is a pretty shit situation for PC. So he might have tried to rescue that rather than take this space, but I knew he'd want to take this space. But I think maybe it was better
PC.
to
He's always going to take the space, right?
I think like maybe he shouldn't, because I think it's not that good. Like I don't think it's trap space, but I just think it's not that good.
I think the trade is kind of interesting overall, though. I mean, they're not his best dwarfs, and that is a fleshy kind of out of the action currently.
Yeah. And he can always dodge one off, can't he? So
yeah.
PC does always take the space. He does always
take the space. But,
I mean, he has movement 4 pieces on average, so he needs the space.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even when he's playing, because it's weird seeing him play dwarfs, because we all know him as an elf coach, obviously. And even on the elves, he tends to take the space and still plug in a lot of GFIs.
Yes, you need to take the space, even if you move slowly. And this truly seen as the House of the Dragon is seen with an old man tries to reach a seat. That's more or less are a perfect version of how dwarves play.
Yep.
Surrounded by the strong guys, a very slow person tries to reach the end of the line.
I'm not sure about this tag because, like, you can put in a guard if you want and hit him, and then get the assist for this, or you can just put in a normal assist and hit him, and then still get to hit anyone else as well. Or just you've got the assist for the wolf hit. I guess that's it. I guess that's because he's a rookie. He's the
easy blitz choice, and
but he's a block. But he's an easier block choice, isn't he? And he can just blitz this guy if he wants to. If he wants to hit a better player. You could hit this one with a fleshy and hit this one. Or, he's got loads of other options. Like you can just block this guy down. It's a bit of a strange tag, I think. Maybe it's just to try and get more stuff, forward. Like especially with that stun, I guess. With this stun, he really wants to move forward next turn. So,
and this is it. I mean, even to bring that the guard that you mentioned, to bring him back around the front as well would be would leave even more space available to PC to push down.
He does like the space. Is trap space what Space Cadet used to be called? No. Looks like.
Well, this is it, Deadpool. Yep. Well called. He's not going to re-roll that, is he?
He is.
He is.
Baby.
I guess you just want him stuck down there, right? Like that's the thing. If you get him stuck down there, it's pretty shit.
Beautiful. It is very shite, and then he goes in there so that he.
So then you're screening him right there, and
you've
got so it's pretty important to get that if you go for that blitz. But he could have just blocked with the white and then blocked with this guy and blitz something else. But didn't.
Yeah, and that stun is pretty massive as well because now it's the trade out here is. Although does he want to retreat his fleshy back in? Does he follow this or not?
No, he's got to follow and he's got to keep.
He has to follow. I mean. He's keeping that the fleshy there is just covering the whole left side.
Yeah, because it's not just like TV, is it? Like on TV wise, let's work out what these TVs these are: 140, 200, and he's 110, 170. So it's not just 170 versus 200 TV. It's also like one player versus two, isn't it? So they're like just in pure numbers. Now PC only has 9. One's got to carry the ball, and Davo's got 10. So he's 2 men up essentially.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't stand up the zombies. It's interesting.
Yeah, I thought this would be the turn to do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Just to tie them all up a bit,
Yeah.
Not yet, because I think PC is not going to move much this turn. Mostly because right now he doesn't have much places to go.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's at the core of the team there, but if he wants to, he can go to the left because there's the dirty player whereas the zombie, so he needs to blitz that, and the flesh is there, just covering that,
Yeah, he's coming back towards the center, or he's just not going to move at all.
He's not going to move much.
Yeah, there's going to be a blitz on the guard zombie. Nice lad to get rid of if he can as well.
Yeah,
it's
really
the pow.
Nice.
No follow though, I'd say. Dangerous to do so. And doesn't get him. Zombie's going to level 1 on the armor there. Good dice.
Yes, I mean it's not great for PC, but I guess at least he's over the halfway line, isn't he? With turns left, like there is a lot to be said for taking the space, and that's why he does it almost without fail. He always goes for the space, but
yes, he does. Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't always. I'm not saying he's wrong this time or much, but I think there are times when, like I guess that would be one of my very minor criticisms of PC is I think he's so religious on the taking the space when it's offered that maybe, there's times when maybe he shouldn't. But then, he is very good at defending it once he gets it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Ducky. Yeah, it's only like turn 4, isn't it? Maybe it's this turn he stands up because now it's...
Now it's more interesting just to get them stand up because before PC wasn't going to move, so you are just giving him free hits with Mighty Blow.
Yeah. I mean, if it was not Dwarfs, you'd be kind of tempted to go in and just like base the whole lot of it, but I don't think you can.
It's dangerous, isn't it, with all the mighty blow? That's the
All
problem.
the mighty blow is the problem, and you just get hit back. So I mean, if it was because I was looking at the fleshy blitz on the stand firm blitzer at the top corner.
Yeah.
Would be nice, but then what do? You have to base up with everybody else, and then you're kind of ruined.
Yeah, you could palm this blitzer, which is okay, and then you've got things in front basing, but then you can do this 2D. He can keep 2 off.
Yeah,
so
I think that's gonna be the. I think that's gonna be the play.
No, well.
Oh no, it's not.
He's content to screen. I guess if you can hold the screen, then then that's puts the impetus on PC to commit, and then when he commits is when you stand up your boys at the back. As long as you can screen them so they're not getting ahead of the.
Yeah. It was nice getting the 2-2 around the corner as well.
And trading claw mighty blitzers for just mighty blow blitzers is good, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, statistically, it's better to do it with claw mighty blow than without it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a pure match.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's a great situation for Andy, isn't it? Just trading one hit a turn is great.
Yes, and especially if every blitz he gets to free one of his players. Now that zombie is very relevant again.
Yeah.
And he has another free hit at the bottom with the fleshy.
The problem is the follow-up. Oh, well, he gets the ball down anyway. The problem is the follow-up, right? Because if he followed, he'd be freeing somebody, or he'd have to not follow and leave him free.
I wouldn't follow there because you can push him back.
Yeah, but I mean, if you push him, then you've probably got to follow. That's the thing, right? So
yeah,
it was
if you push, you have to follow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the push. Yes, follow. Probably yes.
So that was a bit of a weird one whether to make that or not. Probably should have thought a bit longer on whether to make that 2D.
I mean, I think it might have been a thinking block as well, right? As he kind of works out what to do with the fleshy and the side, and whether or not he's going to stand up those zombies.
Maybe, yeah.
And it is a hit with mighty blow, so you know.
It gets the dodge.
It does get the dodge. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, the sidestep over dodge has now obviously worked out great, hasn't it? And more than movement over dodge, to be fair.
I was waiting for it to pop up. Andy actually, reading the tournament since the first game perfectly, giving his Wolf the perfect skill for the final.
Yep.
We've criticised it every other round, but for this round, it's perfect.
Well, this round, finally, the plan came together. The revelation was there.
Unless he gets powered by a blitzer or a runner, which
it's going to be
the runner, or fucking Barrack.
Killed by a runner or a blitzer.
Yeah.
Going for the fleshy?
No, he's just going to go for the zombie in the middle again. Go for the zombie, knock him into the right, and let's see how far down he can get. Oh no, he is, yeah.
That means he's going to try to advance a little on the side. Maybe a couple of squares.
Gets him. He's standing firm that all day.
He gets the stun. Huge
stand there.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah, I thought he was hitting the fleshy. The thing about hitting the fleshy is if you get the stunts, incredible, and he got it. So he was pretty lucky. But yeah, just blitzing the fleshy is a bit shit. But if you stun him, it's incredible. Yeah. And then obviously he stunned him, so there you go.
And now he can advance a few squares there. Much needed advance just to get a little closer.
I mean, it gets everybody free of the most of the zombies as well.
Yeah.
You might even drop the blitzer back there. Yeah, lovely, and then get the stand firm in on the back corner.
Or maybe just leave them 2-on-3 so they can still punch.
Yeah, that's lovely. So have a rookie blitzer, keep the stand. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah.
And then do this dodge.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Or do a 1D. I think a dodge is probably better.
I think the dodge is better, yeah. Yep. PC agrees. He might even throw a reroll in this.
Yeah, he's got 4.
Yeah, exactly.
No reason not to.
No.
Oh, now it's working.
Oh, baby.
Classic mandatory GFI.
Yep.
And another one.
Oh, that's lovely.
No problem. Free movement. Everybody knows it.
Lads, that was a nice turn.
Yeah.
May not seem like it for the less for the guys who don't watch as much Blood Bowl, but that was pretty huge.
Really nice. And yes, Grill, it is true that fleshies always seem to get their armor broken, but like, you know, statistically he was only 55 to get the power, and getting the power, like, you know, doesn't really help that much without an armor break, and obviously if he doesn't get the power he does nothing, and even if he gets the power he almost does nothing. But yeah, the stun is just incredible. Absolutely incredible.
We talking about Perville? That was some lovely Blood Bowl, man.
Liquid Blood Bowl.
I mean, come on, it was a decent turn, yes, for PC, got the advanced leader. Didn't turn over, always a good thing.
Yeah.
And he has his team in a very tidy position, like PC loves.
Yeah. It's a nice little dense patch of the pitch that's all his. He did a dodge, man. What are you giving out about? He did a dodge,
Dodge, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
It was the best turn ever. Is turn 5 the best turn ever played?
Is this it? We are reach peak Blood Bowl already?
Yeah.
No need to play anymore. Just everybody uninstall the game.
That's
The game has been solved.
Yep. PC has won Blood Bowl. Yep.
Yes. I think he's going. Yes. I was wondering why.
No armor break is pretty big.
Yeah, not going for the.
This is clearly, I think, a bit of a ruse by PC. By the way, this guy's on this corner, so you put another guy to hit him, and then this guy's up here, so you put a guy to hit him, a guy to assist, and a guy to hit him, and then he can cut back to the middle. So I think PC's plan was always to get back to the middle after this, and I think Davo is overcommitting here to the
100%. He's gonna, because you can go straight through that rookie white.
And that's how you create a space. AndyDavo created a perfect cage for his tackle wolf.
Yeah. Flashy dodge isn't terrible here. I think if he wants to do this, yeah, I think the flashy dodge there to come back into the middle would have been massive.
Yeah, it would have been all right, wouldn't it?
Because now this trade-off, because PC did the dodge, I think is not in his favor. But he did put a reroll in on the 1 in 9 on the wolf earlier on, so only having 2 rerolls left for 4 turns is a bit annoying. So maybe he wasn't up for the 4+ dodge.
Yeah.
But I think positionally it probably would have been better, right?
Yeah, maybe. Like probably. I mean, probably. Well, not probably, because 50% of the time it's a lot worse, isn't it? That's the thing.
For sure.
So that's the problem. 50% of the time it's a lot worse. And, you know, do you take that risk because how much better it would be?
Is it though? I mean, where can that dwarf get to?
Well, 50. I mean, you're looking at a 2D hit on, you know, with Mighty Blow. So like the 2D hit with Mighty Blow is a lot better than just being on the floor.
Yes.
If the dwarf will get free because the fleshy fails the dodge.
Yeah, exactly.
That dwarf will have moved to the middle.
Yeah, where
and
you
will become
there's the 1 in 9. That was another reason to not do that dodge, because you'd have to do this first to see if you do the dodge. So this is another more subtle thing with turn ordering. If you do this 2D with Mighty Blow, you get a 2D hit with Mighty Blow guaranteed with block. But if you want to dodge him, then it means you've got to do this block first.
Yes.
Which then, you know, the reroll's gone now. So now he would just want to hit with this guy, whatever happened, because his reroll is gone.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, right in the middle here. PC should be able to get the ball about here. Well, maybe he's not because he's dwarves, but he'll want to get it here. Yeah. Whether he can get it quite that far or not, who knows? Is this the right time to spin for easy matchups? Yeah, probably. Alan is probably. There's never a good time to play. That's the right answer. Yeah, I don't think he can get as far forward as he'd want to get, but he can get central, which is good. Gives him more options. But yeah, he can't really get very far forward. Bit of a tragedy. It's turn 6.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't leave the dwarf. Oh, wow. Well, regen's a thing, thankfully.
Oh, Coley!
Yeah. Well, that was quite the hit. Does he come up all the way around the corner? How far up does he? Yeah, surprised he stood up the guy on the zombies at the bottom. I thought he might have just taken the 1D at the end and see if he can get the other guy back into action.
I think he might dodge with the
blitzer.
With the blitzer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe not though.
But he could have hit it with a guard mighty blow on the zombie in front of him, so he could have freed the one on the floor
right.
and then dodge.
Yeah, and then dodge. Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna 1D this zombie then, eh? Yeah. Can 1D that zombie, then he can 1D this zombie. Oh no, he needs 2D that zombie.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Oh. Skull there would have been horrendous.
Wouldn't it though?
Yeah, that was really, really risky turn overall from PC, but
Doesn't get us to the dodge now.
No, I mean, he still could have done, right? He still could have done. The dodge would have still been better if it worked, just less likely to work. But yeah, maybe it would still work, because obviously with moving this guy here, that made him safe from this zombie.
Back in a second.
The Fleshy getting back into the action here is not quite what he wanted.
Yes, I would have stood till still too. Yeah, that follow up. Yeah, frees up. There's like, because that's taking up 2 players' actions, isn't it? If you stay there, this guy stands up and this guy hits you, and you've used 2 actions. But instead, that he's got 2 free players, and one's a fucking Fleshy getting you on 2 guys. So yeah, interesting. But on the other hand, by following up, you've got an upright player next turn instead of a down player, which almost certainly would have been. But then I guess not almost certainly, only 55, and he's got to stand firm, so he wouldn't get pushed back into you. So
yeah, an interesting one. I think my reaction was, I think my gut reaction was to stay still.
Yeah, he did get 1 score up the pitch though, yeah, which is the thing, isn't it? Like that is the thing. It's true though. It's true. Like, you know, although you can joke about it, it really does love it.
It does. Yeah. And I suppose it's stronger for the guard as well, right? Because it was the guard zombie. If he hadn't didn't break armor, so that guy's got guard, and if it was standing back where he was, he might have been able to get some more use out of it.
I don't know. I do hate letting the Fleshy get there. Right? Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, straight down with the blitzer, getting an old claw hit for himself. Ooh. Very lucky the claw hasn't done anything, to be honest.
Yep. Well, not very lucky. I mean, he's only one of them. He hasn't blitzed with Claw Mighty every turn, and he's made a couple of stuns. And Claw Mighty isn't that good, right? Claw Palm is the
Palm is the work. Yeah, 100%. But and I suppose he's got a couple of stuns, but like that's all he's done is a couple of stuns. And
it's not very lucky. Right. It's not very lucky. It's lucky, you know. Don't get me wrong. It's lucky. It's lucky that he's taken nothing, but you know, Davo's also lucky that he's basically taken nothing, hasn't he? 1 casualty with regen, so
yeah,
I think they've both been moderately lucky on
indeed
on removals. Hello, Matt. I am sleepy. I went to sleep at about 10 AM or something. I just haven't been able to sleep last couple of days.
It's frustrating, man. My heart goes out to you.
Yeah.
Audiobooks, Jim. Have you tried them?
No.
I found them great.
No, yeah, I've never fancied one ever.
So what I like about it is that it's I can't hear my own inner monologue because I'm concentrating on somebody else talking.
Yeah.
And that helps me go to sleep because I'm not listening to myself telling myself how shit I am for a couple of hours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that. Art always watches TV or movies to get to sleep. Like a few people like that, aren't they? Some people watch streamers to fall asleep, don't they? Not me, of course, but you know, maybe it's the Sage way.
I have done it, and it was with the Sage, yes. And also with yours.
Thanks.
And yes, I also sometimes watch documentaries on YouTube or long lore videos of Warhammer 40k or something like that, you know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
But documentaries.
A guy called Luton on YouTube, who I really like.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's great.
I like brown noise.
L-E-U-T-I-N.
I discovered brown noise thanks to Nick, and brown noise.
That's right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I cannot handle it at all, the brown noise. I remember Dadel had it running on his stream for ages, and I just was like, nope.
Nope.
I cannot do this.
So you can hit there and free this guy up. So he's got 3 free players instantly. Getting a 4th is not so easy, is it? So then he's not going to score. So that's the scoring threat is committed already.
Yeah.
Oh wow, horrendous dice.
Really, really horrendous. Well, we know what that means. To re-roll into double skull into a double pow. Obviously a full removal here. What the?
Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Yes, we can just stay where he is basically. And then try and bang these guys around and hope it's good. Yeah, sorry for the laughing, Jinzo. Is this the greatest dicing we've ever seen? Yeah, fall asleep then get warmed by hyena noises. Sorry, Rain.
I was like, what? Oh, yeah, go.
Grady Banger, the trick is to find something that is interesting but not too interesting. It's like, oh, this is, you know,
that's the problem I have. I have that problem with Greedy Banger. Either I watch it or I don't. And like, yeah, it's weird.
Well, that's the great thing about.
I've passed out before, but then I would have just passed out anyway.
It's the great thing about books, though, as well. I mean, even when you were a kid and you were reading books, and you'd have your little book that you'd be reading next to your bed, and you slowly kind of how many times have you had the book nearly fall on your face because you're reading it in bed, you know? So you just kind of slowly get to fall asleep to it.
Yes,
books are books are great like that.
Yes, we have the Kindle with the wee light at the top, you know, and it's like complete darkness and then all right.
Here we go, big dice rolls now. He needs this POW.
Yeah, massive.
You also really should have stood this guy up, by the way. He's just got a wolf here in range. You really should have just stood this guy up. He hasn't done it yet. Like, he surely can't be fucking dodging him.
Is this going to go up top right or just middle? Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter where he goes. Kill.
Oh, baby! That's massive. Yeah. Huge 4+.
Huge.
Surely this guy's got to stand up, PC.
He has to stand up, yeah.
Huge. And now that's nearly the drive done.
I guess this guy can dodge, dodge double GFI, right? Yeah, he was going to dodge double GFI with him.
Yep.
So we've got a dodge double GFI 1D. Great sidestep, where'd you get it?
And yes, Durun, what Teammate Taylor is more or less the short and the best, but yes, Sage had a lot of problems at some point and stopped everything and got into very rough problems, but now his situation seems to be improved.
Yeah.
Good. Good that it's improved, not good that it was bad.
No, exactly. We all wish him the very best.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. He's got tackle, but he could have had dodge, but then he's got that's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Probably tackle is just better, isn't it, overall? Almost certainly. You can put in a team reroll with dodge.
And Scott, he has to roll this.
Reroll. Oh baby, it's the GFI as well.
That's the second. So he's safe.
Oh no, that's it. Yeah, he's got away with it.
He can double GFI to pin him though.
Yes, which is pretty nice.
But of course he can just bring in a guard and blitz away at skulls.
Yeah. Well, they might be able to get a couple of these.
No, I mean it's gonna be Thanet for PurpleChest. He has to do the GFIs. Yeah. With the FLC.
You have to.
And that Stand firm's a killer, right? Because if he didn't have stand firm, he pushes him there, gets the thing in there, and everything's good. But this is super easy to get this guard in and then just blitz score.
There could be a chain, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but
no, it's too much movement, too much hassle.
I just don't see how. Like, you need frenzy, right? You need frenzy to push him, and then push him again to get the runner out. So it's just the runner blitzes, gets a power and scores.
Yeah, hasn't it, Ducky? Really, really entertaining game of Blood Bowl.
Will PC go for the tactical non-score? No. What he could do is, this is really ridiculous, is chain this guy onto him and then chain him again and then hand him off, but that's really stupid. It's definitely just blitz through. It's definitely just blitz through with this guy. You just got to. I guess this guardian is good. But yeah, it doesn't matter because of this guy. So you just literally got to put him in. You don't even need to put him in D. You just got 2D instant. 2D. Just needs a push. There we go. Gets the guard in. The question is, I guess, do you make this mighty blow hit, and this non-mighty blow hit, or do you just go for the crucial action to score? Probably you just go for the crucial action.
You go for the crucial action, score, an action, score, happy days.
Yeah. Like, there's obviously some EV in taking hits. Like mighty blow hit on guard is a big one, isn't it? Like hitting either of these two is not that good. The DP is not that powerful, and hitting a pommer is potentially good, but you haven't got mighty blow on that hit, so
yeah. But now the thing is, he has to blitz there. If he was a 1 in 9, he had to roll it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you already used the roll doing something or anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's just not always correct just to go for the score, isn't it? That's the thing. There is some value in getting these mighty blow hits off, especially and obviously he thought the guard was enough of a trade-off to potentially remove that for the rest of the game or half. Is obviously
and now PC one step closer to win a chalice before his daughter finish college.
Yeah, I mean, definitely I've seen Owen the Wolf does come back. We've discussed it before, and you've definitely made me more aware of the fact that there could be situations in which taking those hits is right, but I'm too much of a wuss and too conservative. I would always just put the ball in.
Yeah, which is fair enough, isn't it? Like, there is a certain amount of nobody knows, like literally nobody knows until there's a Blood Bowl stockfish. Nobody's going to know whether it's right to make those blocks or not. It just comes down to personal preference.
But I mean, I do think sometimes, I mean, it's something I'm actively working on, is the because I think sometimes being a bit of a fraidy cat and not taking those hits has led to me getting more draws than wins. So it is something I think about a lot. Because I think about Blood Bowl a lot. So maybe there's more to it.
Very well, you play with pro elves.
Yeah.
You are many things.
Yeah.
A madman.
Yeah. Not a coward.
Not a coward, you're a madman.
You roll dice, man.
And now Andy gets some free hits here that he needs to get something from them.
Thankfully, Caolan has audiobooks, so he can stop thinking about Blood Bowl while trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I mean, it's like fucking such a true statement, man, seriously. Oh, God.
Yes, for those that also like to say that, there is another YouTuber called Voldemort, which is amazing lore videos of 40k, because he starts like narrating it like it's a story and something like that. And it's really good. I remember last year around this time, I was having a lot of problems to sleep. It was really rough. I was having a proper rough time. And he has a video of the Imperial Feast that more or less explains the Imperial Feast, but as it is a mission, and a battle, so it starts with every single, part of the chapter or something like that. And it was really entertaining. So keep me more or less distracted and give enough background sound, to be able to just get some peace. So it was good. Also, Voldemort is a pretty decent guy.
Yeah, he seems quite nice, and I have listened to some of his audiobooks. There's Katra in chat. 5 loners, proper Pro Elf team. That's a reference to my Air Blood Bowl team at the moment, which is absolutely fucking ruined. Took 4 deaths in one game. It was hilarious, including an Edge 5 Blodgestep cat Blitzer. It's really funny. Like, well, okay.
And now, in case you're
Pro Elves,
wondering,
just Pro Elves.
in case you were wondering, obviously Andy is not going for the 1 turn because it's impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, a quick snap could have done it, right?
How?
Because he could have. Oh no, because they're all stand firm.
They are some firm.
Yeah, cool.
But it means he's getting 3 really good players hit by
Yeah.
Tom, Claw, and Claw Mighty. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a trade-off.
100%. There's the first one down. Stay still, I'd say. Oh, no.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because he's got
Yeah.
all there you go. And there's the. I would have let
there
him
you
try
go.
the 1 turner, honestly.
Yeah.
And I know it's easy to say that now, but I would have definitely let him try.
Apple
Apple
immediately.
works.
Yeah, it does work.
Rough Apple because he was a 5 in the injury.
Yeah.
But luckily work.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I think that was like I'd really like, you know, I know I had my gaping hole defense against Cruz, but like I just think you should just backline here. You know, okay, he's moved 9 with sidestep, which is really good, but he's edge 3 and he's got no dodge. Do you know what I mean? Like if he
Sure.
gets the hits with a wolf and he gets the blitz through the backline, fair enough. But even then, like it's just he's got no reroll. He's so unlikely to get the 1 turn. I just do not think. I think it's much worse risking your best players than just letting him. You know.
But you
Even if
really
he
don't
pushes.
rate the AG the AG3.
It was
one
only
turn
about
at
the
all.
hard.
No, I
You
don't
don't
respect
respect it at all, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on the crappy Discord thing.
Gets him on the second. Ooh, just a stun.
Yeah, 5 was the armor. I think. Yeah, it was just about the hit.
All right.
Yeah, Dimmy. He could have even put his bloody crap head. Barrack Farblast on the line.
Yeah, that's not terrible at all.
And now here comes the foul.
Yeah,
Yep, huge gang foul on this guy.
yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? See if he uses Tick Skull correctly.
Oh, he doesn't.
Doesn't. No, he does
He
not.
doesn't.
He has. It's the fucking DP does it. Oh, and a send off as well. But did roll the 8, which would be, yeah.
Does
Tick
the
Skull would
KO
have worked,
come
but
back?
the DP doesn't.
There we go. KO comes back, so just get a free send off there for PC. So good
Yeah,
for him.
pretty nice. Yeah, pretty great. That's a lovely trade. But no Apo left for the Dwarfs. Still has his 13 Bions. And do we see Barrack come on here?
I don't
Yep.
think we'll see him.
Nope.
No. I think a regular long beard is better than.
Agreed. Yep.
And well, the app is gone, but this is the second half. So if PC managed to defend, will be irrelevant having the app or not.
Yeah. I think the logic here with the Barrack over Boomer is that, you know, like if he's men down against like Necromantic or against anyone, right? If your player's down and you have to field this star player, at least you've got a fast one to field, you know, because if you're probably out, like if you've got to field him, you're outnumbered, which means you want a bit more speed to try and do something, and a bit more agility to try and do
Move
something.
6, agility 3. I mean, you know, but for a dwarf, that's impressive. You know.
Yeah, he's a runner. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense to have that as your like desperation player, and then just don't ever play him on purpose.
Yep.
It's not terrible. He had 60k to spend, so he could have got a Babe, but again, like, you know, dwarves are more likely to get Kaz than KO'd because of Thick Skull. So
Yeah,
it's
babes
just
are kind of
not
worthless. So Barrack are Boomer, and Boomer would have been nice maybe for the first half when he.
How much does Barry cost?
They're both
60.
yeah, 60.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so
Boomer
like
is-
with Boomer, you're just going to field him as a lino to, like, you know, be expendable, take claw hits, maybe make
This is
a
it.
foul, you know, and try and use him for the first half just to get kind of a bit of a freer way to get ahead. Whereas
Yeah.
I guess the Barrick is more like, you know, if you get shafted, then at least you've got a fast player to come on as your 13th player.
How's it going, Flicky? Yeah, crack is mighty, boy.
Hello there.
Flicky, flicky,
Flicky.
Good to see you, buddy.
Alelegy, one of the most diced coach in Blood Bowl.
I mean, I watched his streams and
everybody
he mentioned it.
Yes, he mentions it once in a while.
It's just not possible.
Yep. My favorite
Sometimes I imagine, you know, when Flicky leaves the room, you know, after when the race move, and then, you know, he appears on the side of Daddle stream, you know, like, what are you talking about? You see what happened to me?
Oh god, there's a great Runbad clip. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but like Runbad's there and he's just being like a little bit sad, you know, and he's still smiling and he's like, oh, this is unlucky, as like his best player dies. Then another guy gets hit and he dies, and he's like, oh man, this is a really bad turn. And then like another player dies.
Yeah, that's right. It's like three straight deaths in a row on an orc team, and he's just laughing.
Yeah, and it's like, God, imagine if that had happened to Flicky or Daedal, it would have been unreal.
Right? Yeah.
we would have had like the shoutiest clip of all time, but instead he's just Runbad just smiling and not even being bothered at all.
Yep. I mean, you gotta laugh, right? It's, you know, well, apparently not, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Rule of 5 from PC, yeah. Both allegedly both coaches' least favourite setup, yet but the one they both used this game. Funny that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Almost like people say things just to say things and not really 100% mean them.
Oh my god, what are you talking about? It can be.
It's Blood Bowl, right? Because, look, everything is sometimes, right?
Yes, everything is sometimes, but there's no need to make a stand on like how rubbish the Rule of 5 is or anything, because
for sure,
no one's going around saying it's the best setup ever that people should use all the time. Like that's PC's, and I think Davo's big thing about it is like, oh, you shouldn't just use it mindlessly all the time, and there's a time and a place, but no, they're arguing against nobody. Nobody's saying this is the best setup that you have to use every single time. Like, so it's do you know what I mean? It's just a point, isn't it?
Until I'm victorious.
Hello, Volkaho. Thank you very much for staying fantastic for 15 months. Another German, unbelievable.
Oh, yep. Volkaho. Gets the good. Volkaho.
Gets the ref, and I can guarantee you both of them are going to start fouling. They're going to remember they have the bribe.
He's right, lads. He's Andorran, right?
He's Andorran, yeah, same as Storm.
Andorran.
Yeah, fair play.
It's a German-speaking Andorran. Big community there. Two of them, around 10% of the population.
That's what I heard as well, Pervel. That's exactly what he said.
That is exactly what I said, yeah. Yeah, that is exactly what I said. You can clip it so you just have that part, and then it's perfect. This is interesting, isn't it? Because obviously Davo benefits more from the fouling in that there's a lot more good targets to just randomly get hit by a zombie. But of course, PC, if you can foul, there's better players or more influential players to possibly be fouled of Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Wallace is DP for nothing on turn 8, yeah, but he's kicking himself about that foul now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a good foul.
It was a good
right
foul,
to do
and all of us would have done it. It was a very good player. It was the best scenario you're going to have for a foul.
Yes.
Maybe not Calcium.
Yeah. And it's interesting that Fox 314 came here, first time tap just to say that. You're a true Jimmy Fantastic Vigo, Only talking, about bad things, like, oh, look at that idiot there.
Welcome along, you'll fit in nicely.
Yes, welcome to the dark side of the galaxy of Blood Bowl 40k.
Oh, love me a 3D.
Blood Bowl setup piracy's a crime. Oh god. Brilliant. Pouring Scorn is great, yep. Yeah. Don't actually pour as much scorn as people say that I do, to be honest. It's just that I do tend to tell the truth and say what I think, which is a big no-no, isn't it, with a lot of people?
Well, Jimmy, you also have a special way of saying the truth.
Maybe.
I don't disagree with the fact that you say you speak the truth. Yes.
Nice pickup. Sure Hands does a thing. And he's got this this foul here. I was about to say he's very narrow, but it's Dwarfs. So.
Oh, there we go. Can't apple it.
No.
And then we
Well,
go.
sure, his apple's gone anyway, right?
Well, exactly. Yeah. So how critical? That's why he can't apple it. Like, how critical could that apple be? Because he could have appled it had he still got it. But then I guess he's just probably going to get kicked again next turn. If he had. Though actually, what he could have done, that's huge. Actually, if he'd appled it, he could have come round, blitzed this guy, push him into there, push him into there. He would have only been able to sidestep there or there, and then get hit by a mighty blow. So actually, had he still had the apple, that could have been brilliant.
Lovely.
Yes, but it will mean he have lost a very good player in the first half.
Well, yes, but he could have set up. He could have just set up and like left the one turn on, right?
Speaking of,
that's what I mean. If he just left the one turn on, that he doesn't lose that player and still has his apple.
Watching a Flicky stream one morning, and he'd done this. So he'd playing Dark Elves, and there was a stun on one of his players, and he appoed it, or was a knockout, so he appoed it to make the guy stay in the square, so that the guy couldn't get through.
Yeah.
To get a thing, and then the next hit killed him. killed the guy for no reason.
Classic.
And he scored anyway. And it was like, oh, for fuck's sake! Like, did everything correctly. And
massive hit here. This could be it.
So didn't sidestep to get himself away.
No, interesting.
Quite nice.
Ooh, there you go.
Baby.
Call it.
Oh, he couldn't sidestep. Oh, wow. Oh, no. He's
grab. Yeah. He's a,
grab.
Grab
Yeah, it was grab. Yeah.
Outrageous.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, Store. Yep. Thanks, lads. Yep. You all got there at the same time. We all got there at the same time. I didn't make a mistake. You made the mistake. Shut up.
Maybe you could have moved these guys first here. Like, he's got no reroll.
Probably, yeah.
Probably should have been more on the ball and moved these guys before that block. But never mind.
I think maybe if it was a stun, he would decide to plug in instead of working out to see what happens with the stun, with the fleshy hit.
I think he's moving this guy to like here regardless.
Yes, agreed.
Woody catches start with sprint. Thanks for that, Dimmy. And yeah, probably the biggest Kaz of all time. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, that is a huge. Except he regens, so but for the drive, it's huge, isn't it?
It's huge. All levels.
Doesn't bring him in.
No, I thought he would have done like even just abreast.
Yeah.
Hey. I did say it on purpose as well.
Oh my god. Well, Skirrel Dude, I mean, besides the AG3, I think the AG3 is the small factor in the removal. The fact that there was the mighty block of Wolf makes things much easier for PC now. He can breathe.
Yep, huge removal.
Now means that every single hit now, without the claw, mighty blow is going to be a dead dwarf.
I come into this game thinking everything will be fine, and Wolf will get punched and he'll survive. This fucking guy with a fucking dice all fucking game.
Just once, I exposed the player just once, and that's it.
Oh, so good. So good. And this is a big foul now as well, isn't it?
Absolutely huge foul.
And like Dwarves, they're a great team to foul with the bribe, Dwarfs, because you can kind of generally foul them without giving up much position because they're movement force. They can't really do much to get into you after. Oh my god, huge!
Wow, massive,
huge.
Yep. Okay, PC down 2 now.
Yeah, I mean PC's probably got to win in normal time now.
I think so.
As much as it's as much as it's going to be tricky because he is down a rookie and a guarder, so he's not down that much. But being down his best Wolf.
Yeah,
you've got to. Oh God, it's getting diced now. Well, there you go. GG.
Oh, and another one.
Another one.
Okay, now it all depends on PC next turn. If PC can get rid of a zombie or any piece,
Yep.
then he will be in good health.
Nice turn from Davo. Has done pretty well here.
Yep, well rolled.
He was the best turn ever. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Dog to the dog. Yeah, I like jamming in last turn because of that foul. Like it's a big thing that I guess maybe that was like a mistake from PC. Like maybe he's used to playing dwarves and them being unfallible. And like maybe he's
sure.
But obviously he's had people get bribes against him plenty of times before. More than like that's something maybe more like a rookie dwarf coach would have not got. That this is how the way he loses, right? It's these big fouls every turn.
Yep.
So he should have maybe played a more aggressive defence to stop them being able to engineer said fouls, especially when he got rid of the wolf.
Yep.
The Mighty Blow Wolf got cased, but regened.
Regened, yeah. Lost the point of movement.
Which makes you think if this goes to overtime, PC's lost.
Yeah.
So, can PC win it in normal time is the question.
He's going for the hits on the fleshies.
Yes.
Oh, this could be massive.
Yep. So stay still.
Grab your chairs, guys. The equity is not shifting.
And now he's got to commit a bloody runner to the fray if he wants to hit this fleshy, or he can just one beam, I guess.
Will he put a foul in? And if he fouls, who's he fouling with? Is he fouling with the runners? I suppose, but the agility
foul.
4?
I mean, he could foul a zombie, but
yeah,
can't foul the fleshy, really. I guess he could. Yeah, he could put this one in there. He could put this one in there and then foul him with the edge 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now because he didn't put him in here, he would have had to put him in here basically.
Yes. Yeah.
And he can't put the edge 4 there to foul. He just
can't.
No, you can expose your edge for a foul, which is okay, but it's a thick skull piece.
No, he's not.
Bolt the wolf.
Bolt the wolf.
Yep. Well-known elf coach, PC.
Yes, fighting here for the glory of winning CCL, which guarantees you a total of 0 kebabs.
Well, I think they both might get some kebabs if they win. To be fair, from
or
donations
if they lose,
and
but it's gonna be Twitch.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Twitch,
Yes, Twitch, not.
Streaming pays gets you kebabs.
Yeah.
There are more than a few streamers that literally ask for money for kebabs.
Yep. Oh, this is really tough for PC now. He has to stop this drive. He just has to. Everything is on this drive for PC. If it goes to overtime, I think he's lost.
Was a very nice stun on the guard over there, by the way, on the left-hand side.
Yeah, not bad.
I think none. I think they don't get any of those things. Not science, fame, fortune, or the adoration of women and men alike. I don't think that's on the line today.
They'll get a little bit. They will get a little bit.
This will be the biggest game, the biggest glory here until everybody forgets it in a couple of days' time.
Yeah.
Well, I joked in Davo's chat earlier on that if he wins, he can start charging more for his
coaching
lessons. Yep.
Oh, good. Yeah, the fan favourite, yeah. PC did Apple, yeah, Pedro, because he tried to stop the one turn, which I didn't like.
I did. But fair enough.
I'm a half the
one turn.
But probably I will give Andy the chance of trying the one turn.
Yeah,
because
it
was
really
very
low
complicated.
Odds.
It was very low odds.
Super low odds, and he didn't have a reroll as well, so... If he had dodge and had a reroll and was edge 4, then yes.
Well, it's move 9 and it's got sidestep. Yeah. If he organized it properly, he could get it. If he didn't have it set up properly, he could get the maybe even save the blitz so that he can blitz through the back line.
If he was lucky, yeah, he'd have to be very lucky though to get that.
Yeah.
If the KO comes back, well, so he'll have to use the bribe to get this guy, and then he'll have 2 chances for the KO to come back. So yes, he is going to have 11, and he's only going to be down a guarder, but he'll be down a guard blitzer for a rookie runner basically, which isn't very good trade. But yeah, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. But I think mentally it's going to be tougher for PC, just that he's taken so
long. A long way to go. There's a lot of hits to be made by the Necros here.
PC's a seasoned campaigner. I'm sure he's not going to be too distraught by any of this.
No, but it also it's the mentality of the wolf is gone, right? So this is his big shot.
Yes.
That's the thing. So like you really want to take advantage of the chance that you've got. So I think he's going to try and put all of his eggs into this basket to try and.
Especially in this turn, I'm feeling he's going to get rid of one of the fleshes. I'm feeling it in my bones.
Cool.
Will we see a double GFI now? Hello, Cocky.
I think we might well.
Well, Cadet. Oh, here we go. Gets the stun.
Handy stun. Can shove himself on the sideline now as well.
So is this going to be... Oh, he stood up. Oh, God. Yeah, he could. He couldn't even get back. Oh, he could have just not followed and then double GFI back in here to 2D there, and then 1D there. Like, so it's all a bit crap actually. Oh, I guess. Yeah, this is all pretty rubbish. These strength 4 guards and this guard here. I guess he can dodge with a runner to get him away.
The worry is that he'll just re-centralize, because he's fairly fast.
He's going to 1D.
I don't know. I don't think he'll want to score early, but I think he might be okay with it if he has to. Oh, there we go. 1 in 9 fail.
And the stun.
Getting the mighty blow hits on these dwarves and the surf dwarf. Is this guy a stand firm or not?
He's not.
But he's okay. He's out of range. He's out of range. I thought he might have gone the double GFI surf, but he can't be tempted by it now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Doomfox. That's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah, he might put in more to try and stop this. I think he'll be thinking that he has to. So will maybe try harder to stop the score, knowing that he's up the wolf.
Removal coming.
Which will be a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, won't it?
The thing that is the secondary rolls for overtime is a good tactic, but it's much better winning in regular time. I think PC is not going to be scared of using the rolls if it's a good enough chance to get a game-changing result.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think without the wolf being around, I think he might try and just initiate more contact, initiate a bit more of a blocking war to try and make use of this multiple mighty blows, and just try and win it in normal. I think he'll try harder to win it in normal time with it being down the wolf, even though he's down 3 players of his own, which is obviously terrible. So like you'll have been gutted to take those like after having the big chance of the wolf being down.
Really taking his time on this one, Andy.
Yes, as expected as a final, and also Andy, yes, is a guy that likes to think his place.
He does, yeah.
Reroll's gone, isn't it? That's the thing. This guy's got stand firm, so he wants to like make things as safe as possible, and then he's going to think whether he's going to make this one 9 hit or whether he's just going to blitz over here to get him, and then block with him. But then do you block with him first? And then if you don't power him, then you can blitz with him and assist and block. So you probably make this block first. And you're unlucky if you want 36 it, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay. So he's not even considering the white blitz over there. That's interesting.
I think he's setting up the surf for next turn.
There we go, and we do get the double skulls, which was the danger, so he had to think about that, right? That was the thing, so that's why he should have moved these safe moves first, but he didn't.
Indeed. Well, doesn't get armor broken, but it is a turnover.
And now...
Now there is a very... Well, I don't know. I think maybe there is a way for PC to hit the ball.
Not really. Unfortunately, is it? Because the stand firm and the strength 4,
firm,
he's just got no fucking players left.
Yeah. And the fucking stunned runner is in the way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
I guess you can blitz with... So you can put in the guard here, 2D him, blitz him, run him around, and then 2D the thing, but then you still don't get anybody on the ball, but I guess you get to recover your defence a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you get to recover your defence a bit. That's all you get to do. But yeah,
yes, I was thinking about that.
If you had 3 more players, this would have been GG probably. But he doesn't have 3 more players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the goal should have been 1 back. And,
one back. There is too close to the action.
Yeah. We can you can 3+ through here with the edge lad and get a 1 die on the ball.
Yeah, it's not worth it. He's got blodge. Like it's just.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he'll blitz here and come around.
Mm.
He has blodge step. That's the problem because he could blitz and with a push get it in contact with the other with the long beards.
Yeah. No, doesn't use that blitz. I think it might come in. It might be coming through here.
Oh. Well. Well, maybe he could blitz with this guy to 2D him. That's all right, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you could blitz this guy. Oh, he's blitzing the fleshy with him.
Wow.
Tactically using the push so he gets the knockdown with Mighty Blow but doesn't get the ammo break. Does the uphill and rolls a skull.
Yeah,
I think that was a bit shit because not because it failed, just because you know Davo's in a bit of trouble, right? It's turn 13. He's only got 2 rerolls. These are both down. I just think you're only taking up the action of the white, but it's a move 6 player, edge 3 player that then is using his action, and then he's only got a zombie to move around. He might not power you, in which case he uses the zombie as well. He can't hit you with the zombie because it's a 1 in 9. He's only got 2 rerolls, so I think that was a fine thing to not activate. Like, okay, there's a 30% chance of rolling the skull, and 70% of the time you're better because you're off this guy and you've got a bit more on. But I don't know, I didn't like it.
I think I would be more likely to have done it if the wolf had been brought across, because I think he was setting up, like I said, to do the surf next.
Yes,
turn.
yeah. If the wolf's here, then you do it because you're just definitely getting surfed. Yeah.
Exactly. But with the wolf having not moved over, I think it probably wasn't worth the risk. Yeah. Still fine to do the 2 dice, I think. But yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Lads in the cheap seats throwing their veggies around.
I mean, because now he's going to go down the side here, isn't he? Like he just is.
Gonna pull an old PC and take the space.
Yeah, and you've got no players and no movement to stop him. So like, see if he hadn't made that block, then this could have happened on the block, and then he would have had it with a zombie, and then maybe he doesn't get down the side at all.
Oh, baby.
It's obviously easy to say after he's skulled, right? And it was only a 30%, but it's still 30%. That's a pretty big percentage to lose your defense. I think. But he got away with this 1 in 9, and the zombie I can understand obviously tagging him. Maybe it would have been better just to foul him straight up with the zombie, right? He's still got the bribe. Maybe he should just gone here and fouled. See what happened. No, it's not dice-based analysis. It's easy to make me look right by after it's happened, but I did think it before it had happened.
Might bring the wolf around the back as well, right?
You could do, yeah. Ideally 2 GFIs, but I don't think he'll try them.
Yep. He's put that white in the wrong square as well. He's blocked his path around.
Yeah, interesting. He could have moved the ball first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could have moved the ball first to here. And then he could have got the wolf around the back.
Yep.
So maybe he's just going to put the ghoul over here.
Yeah.
It's like the Gowl can go there. No? Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh.
What is happening here?
Very
Don't
interesting.
know. He does not have the time for this, I don't think.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think that's giving PC a bit of a chance to
Breather. A bit of a chance. A breather. I mean, probably he thinks that the dwarves are more or less locked down, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the dwarves are locked down. Like he's down 2 players, and he's really fucking slow and unagile. So, you know the runner is this runner's hemmed in, isn't he? You can only you can't push these guys. Oh, he's rolled a dub skull instantly.
Oh.
You have to re-roll this. You can't just give up and wait for OT now.
No, we can't.
Especially not on a 15-second choice.
That's so annoying.
So he probably should have waited longer before making the block. Wow, he does. Okay, so his PC's just playing for overtime. Wow. Wow, I don't like that.
I don't think so.
But I guess you've got a 50% chance to win the toss, and
Even winning the toss.
Think of all of the space he can take with 3 runners.
wow.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes. But this game is won by touchdowns, not by squares move.
Right, everything gets knocked down, and he gets fouled twice. I guess.
Yes, that's the problem with this. Now his team is at risk of losing both good runners because Daddy 4 is going to be hit by a Mighty Blow Pylon. The other one can get a foul.
Yeah.
You repositioning the Flesh Eater?
No, you move the runner up. Oh,
Yeah, just...
oof.
Gets away
Dodges
with
the
it.
first bullet.
Yep.
Oh, big non-knockdown because there are 2 guards. Is this one a guard? Yeah, this one's a guard, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is.
Pylon OP. Well said, Tom Schnitt.
Yeah, I was curious as to whether he'd go for the surf on that guy, but just
No, too sensible. Even Davo's not that mental. Like 2 1 in 9 blocks is with 2 rerolls and overtime is your best case scenario. That's really fucking crazy.
I know.
Like, you would have had to move the ghoul. You would have had to do the blocks before you move the ghoul as well, because the ghoul would have had to be the assist, right? So it was all kinds of greediness to go for the surf there.
It's AndyDavo though.
Yeah, but he's in the final. You know, there's different doing things
I know,
because of your
course.
stream, and then
Yeah.
I think he does want to win the title more than do a goofy surf. Like, I think I could see him doing it in the first round or the second round, or even the third round, or even the quarter final.
Yeah.
But in the final, I think that's when you've got to be a bit more sensible. And he did lose his best Wolf Pedro, but then he answered that by just instantly removing casing 2 players of PCs, so it just didn't even matter.
And he has gone down 1 player because of his he got sent off as well. His dirty players got sent off.
Yeah.
But only 2 cast calls to the Necro so far, both of which regened a white in the first half.
Yep.
And the nice wolf this half.
Yeah, he couldn't do it in the semi-final, of course, because in the semi-final he was given a double surf for completely free. So he didn't have to set up an extravagant surf in the semi. He was just given a free double surf. Well, this wasn't that bad for PC, but
And
obviously he's not
PC
stopping
survives.
Well, don't speak too soon. Here's the 1D.
Yeah, 1D of hell from Rookie White. Yeah,
Oh,
he's fine.
I guess you just dodge into tackle zones because... Oh, no, he's standing up. Wow.
Mm. Nice.
I do feel like PC should have taken more time before he made that first block, but it's annoying. Like, it's so annoying that you get these 15-second... You know, like, he's got 2.5 minutes. After he made the block, he had 2.5 minutes of his turn. And he should be able to think 2.5 minutes whether he should make that... Whether to re-roll, because you're always going to make that hit. Like, oh, it's so dumb, you know, all these dickheads on the internet say, you should already know if you're going to re-roll when you block. And it's like, no, you shouldn't. You know, he's always going to make that block. And he should have 2.5 minutes to think whether he should re-roll it after a 1 in 36 chance. He shouldn't think for 2.5 minutes before, because that's mental, isn't it? Now you're spending 17 minutes, more than 70 minutes, much more than 70 minutes. You're spending like I don't know, 100 minutes instead of 2. Like, it's fucking crazy, isn't it? So of course you should only that's where those 15 seconds chunks is just terrible. Yeah, exactly, Sto. On a proper client, it's so dumb that you just have that 15 seconds for a game-deciding decision. Or you spend 2.5 minutes 36 times instead of once. It's fucking terrible. It's like, that's the worst thing about Blood Bowl 2, I guess, for like playing the game wise, I guess. I have all the block rerolls planned for the rest of my life. Well, fair enough, Kevin John.
exactly. That's how you play the game. You know, everything has been designed.
Yep.
There is no such of random stuff. It's just people that doesn't understand the universe.
Yeah, the time bank is a great addition for Blood Bowl 3. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
That's a great idea. Like, obviously, it's a bit unfair in that you're going to have 10 minutes to do a one turn or whatever. So there's an argument against it, but I still think it's overall a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Provided you can turn off animations, then it doesn't take up your time.
Well, however it works, it's just a good idea, isn't it, having a time bank?
Yes.
Generally.
Mm-hmm.
There is the minor quibble of it's giving people too long on crucial turns, but I don't think that's an issue personally. But some people will, won't they, and moan about it.
They sure will.
People will. That's the thing. Like, people will moan about anything, and people will like anything, won't they? You know, Dodd pointed to the fact that some people used Bretts and some people used Khorne to say they were a success and well-designed teams. And it's like, I could make literally now. I can just make a team, and people would play it. Off the top of my head, I could make a 3-positional team with any stats, any costs, and some people would play it.
Yes. Yep. And people will try to qualify and win challenge with them.
Yep. And similarly, no matter what amazing rule you made, like the best rule ever, some people would say it was shit.
Good old sea elves, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Beaver Men.
Oh, nice.
A Beaver Man team. Oh, Hancock.
What's he going for?
I'm not always
Let's go
hungry.
for the leader one. Tackle does the thing. And, yeah.
And that is it. Well, it's been it for a while now, but yeah, we're going to overtime, guys. More of this game. Yeah. Will it be the best game ever?
Well, I think it already is on one channel. Cool should be on the sideline. I guess it should, yeah.
Yeah.
Sidestep, hasn't it?
It does.
There's no reason not be, and then it can I guess in sidestep in the end zone, can it? So yeah, it's just one further away. So yeah, it should absolutely be on the sideline.
Yes.
Correct. Correct.
Because he's totally going for it.
It is Bogus Bandicoot first time that the say something just to point a mistake. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, this is brilliant.
You're a true Jimmy Fantastic chat of the Wine Angels. The Space Marines chapter.
Oh, he's doing the dodge to stop it. Still at 4-2. So you probably GFI here.
A GFI will solve it.
Oh, yeah, GFI really makes it a lot harder. Or here even, yeah, here kills it, doesn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
GFI to here kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Boom.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now this runner just still has to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It still has to do it because it's better than getting pommed.
Yep.
Or I guess you could blitz their 1D and then
Put a
dodge
tackle
out that
zone
way.
on it.
No, I
There is
just
a
meant
chain.
dodge away so that your Edge 4. Like your Edge 4 getting killed is the main problem.
Right.
There is the chain to free the AG4, and then the AG4 can run away or try to tag the ball for no specific reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's I think it's definitely better to just run away. Run away.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna run away, you could run away the hard way because he can't foul you, and it's better than getting pommed. Oh, I guess a 2D on there. That's nice,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yep.
Oh my god, it's hitting the white that just level.
What a meanie.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Usually when you get a level is when your player dies.
Dodge foul. Yeah,
Oh,
dodge
wow.
foul. Yeah.
Oh, I hate this because you've got the
Yep.
This is an extra player in overtime.
It is, yeah.
Oh, I hate this foul.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I hate that foul.
Yeah.
But he still has the bribe, right?
Yeah, but he's got the bribe for this
Yeah.
guy who's going to have to go on the
Yep.
field. That's the thing.
Because he has to put him on the field.
Oh, he might.
Oh,
No,
yes.
no. He only has to do 50% of the time, to be fair.
Okay.
Doesn't he? Because if
that's
he comes back,
If he comes back, yeah, but
then he
otherwise.
doesn't have to. But yeah, but like it's just terrible. Like because you can have the bribe for overtime. I really didn't like that
Yeah.
foul. Best foul ever. Yeah, I really didn't like that foul.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I guess it's maybe he thinks he's behind and he's got to go.
He
for
is
it.
behind, and he does need the high roll, so, you know.
I mean, if he wins the
Stand
toss,
out.
I still think he's good. Like I think if he wins the toss, he's better not fouling there.
Yeah.
But obviously, if that worked and he casses that guy, then that really helps, doesn't it?
Yep. Boom. Nothing doing. Didn't do nothing to him, by.
Does Davo foul? I guess is the question.
I mean,
Looks like it.
no, it can be. I think this is setting up for the hit with the wolf.
Well, he's already blitzed, man.
Yeah, he
No, the
he can
tackle
block
wolf.
this. Yeah, he
Oh,
can block
the
this one.
wolf. Yes, the wolf's there.
I mean, the only wolf on the beach. Tackle.
If he knocks the top dwarf off, you can see that he's going to go for the foul. Yep. So, he is indeed going for the foul.
Nah, I mean, come on
No,
now.
I don't think he will.
No chance. I mean,
Cool.
Whoa.
He's got a bribe though, so like
Yeah.
it's really unlikely he gets sent off. So he might think it. He might have thought it was worth fouling.
I think he was thinking about it and then just decided to, put it in.
Davo loves fouling with bribes. Like I've seen him so many times, like just foul with
Yeah.
like a strength 4 Edge 5 blitzer and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no, he had to
Yes.
field it even if he came back. So yeah, so he had to save the bribe. So they came back and he still had to field him. So
Yeah.
yeah, he had to. Of course, because he dapoed one, hadn't he? No, he
Yeah.
hadn't.
And he automatically loses him now as well.
Yeah, so he hadn't. So yeah, well he's got the bribe, so he's all right, maybe.
Oh, yes.
So that's why that foul was just definitely terrible.
I
Definitely
think
terrible.
if Andy would have fouled there, being the guy that lost the final because the bribe failed is not like how you want to go down in history of blue.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
I mean, it is an auto lose some amount of the time, isn't it? About 1 in 18 times.
Yep.
Which is not.
It's not. It's
I
not.
wouldn't risk
unlikely.
a 1 in 36 there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I would. I
So
wouldn't.
I'm
But
not
I've
risking
seen
a 1 in
Davo,
18.
and it's pretty obvious. I've seen Davo foul with his best player so many times when he's
He
got a
fouled
bribe.
with the fucking wolf against Lumi.
Yes.
Like,
well,
first turn, his best wolf went down and fucking fouled the guy with a 1 assist and killed it.
Yes, exactly. See, that's the part. Kill it. So
it was
a good play.
insane. Well, was it though? I mean, it was fucking insane, to be honest with you.
It's basically as common as rolling 18 ones in a row. That's true, Basil.
Yep. Yep. We've all done that, haven't we, Basil?
Of course, yes, guaranteed, certainly.
Oh man, if people are watching on YouTube or on the stream and they don't know, there's a Blood Bowl 3 Discord where some guy came into the Discord to moan about dice, very aggressively complaining about how the RNG in Blood Bowl 2 doesn't work properly because he made a game where he rolled 18 ones out of 19 dodges, 2+ dodges, and and then the guy was a bit of a loon, surprisingly. I don't think you're too harsh, Basil.
I mean, there are people like you that actually believe that the RNG of the Blood Bowl 2 is rigged. Like, oh yeah, it benefits more, when you're new players or blah blah or something like that, because when you go with this and that, they're like, oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, if he was a new player that was bad at Blood Bowl, then that's fair enough. But when he's a new player, an old player who's bad at Blood Bowl, and comes in ranting like a lunatic, that's when it becomes okay to like.
Oh yeah, of course. No. I mean, it's. And the question is, why are you still playing the game? Then you think the system is rigged, doesn't work, and all that. What the hell are you playing the game? There are thousands upon thousands of other games to play.
Yeah. Oh no, I think a lot of them will be shared, but yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Jesus Christ, Magnauton in the house. We are reached the big time here. How you doing, Magnauton? It's been ages since I've seen you around.
Marky Mark, how the funky bunch? Making hilarious content on the Malta Discord yesterday. Something about putting a tabletop board up my hole was was what he was talking about, which is pretty funny. Good job, Mark. Great to see you, buddy.
A block.
Yeah, sound. Ooh. Well, ruins the one turn.
Yes, the one turn that was not being attempted.
Yep.
Interesting this offsetness here, isn't it? I guess in case of the riot is the idea. It covers the one turn a little bit and covers the riot more than having him over there.
Yeah. That is interesting, isn't it?
Super interesting. Because, there was no way PC was going for the one turn. So
No.
there's an argument that he should have just
Backlined.
Well, no, like chevron, right? Just in case of a riot.
Yeah.
And another blitz. Yep, every game with a blitz, you get multiple blitzes.
Yes, it's AndyDavo. He's a special talent. When you play the card AndyDavo, you get a special skill.
Gdanik, I was on Gdanik's stream when he was choosing his team for next season, and I managed to become VIP and managed to get to pick the team. Picked Pro Elves for himself and for Nick, and he has named the team Caolan.
That's
fucking fantastic.
That's absolutely glorious. That's
It's
absolutely
brilliant.
glorious, and that why Gdanik is there. Is the one powering the Dynamicon of Rick. That's
Right.
why he lives. He lives in the basement of Rick.
does.
Powering the Dynamicon with multiverse versions of himself.
It's just brilliant. Like genuine, like round of applause. Yep. Does Davo think PC is a gutter runner?
Was Davo thinking that PC was going to try to sharp one of the pieces on the side, or he just forgot that it's turn 16?
I've got no idea what he's doing, to be honest.
The important thing is that he took 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he said, "This is the best game ever 100 times in that 3 minutes."
He has right now 700 viewers, so the longer he can keep them, the longer can get the subscribers and everything, front page of Twitch, baby.
Yep. Maybe that
700 people.
Yeah.
I think is the biggest proper Blood Bowl stream I have ever seen.
It's incredible, isn't it?
I say proper because there are some random people that play Blood Bowl, other streamers of other games.
Yeah.
That get a following, and they were having them, but all of them stopped playing after a while.
I mean, it's really incredible. So we've got a 200 here. PC has 168, and Davo has 700 people watching.
Counting that probably every single of the people here is there, except me and one guy from Belgium.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
No, it's a big number there. There are more people watching AndyDavo than probably teams have been on CCL.
I'm just fantastic. I'm just so happy for the sport, for the hobby and everything, I just think it's brilliant.
Oh, you're lovely, Caolan.
1,000 strong. That's it. That's more than the people playing Blood Bowl 2 on a regular basis.
Oh, do you know what?
Easy.
This is hilarious. I was pissed off and felt like everybody was just saying I was a liar, and then he's put the screenshots where he actually made 12 out of 17 dodges. Guess he wasn't a liar then, eh? That's amazing.
Ooh, here's the coin flip, lads.
Oh, Davo's won it.
Davo's it. Well, bribe is in at least.
Yep. Obviously, you've got to use your bribe here.
Yeah. I'd say he's busy cursing.
Yep.
Yeah. So right now by Steam database says that 654 people playing Blood Bowl right now.
Wow.
So that's it. AndyDavo has 696. Still ahead.
Oh, Davo's connection to the game server was lost.
What?
Oh my
and
god.
And PC's in the main menu.
What?
PC's disconnected.
Drama, tragedy.
Yeah, no connection interrupted. Oh my god. Oh no, okay, there's no thing. Okay, they're both in the main menu.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Same message in both streams.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I don't know what this means. Will there be a replay or...
I mean, what happens?
Yeah, who knows?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Cyanide servers. Yeah, what a great... I was just saying, what a great thing for the game. And, oh, wow, it's fantastic. We've got more people watching than ever before. And the game crashes.
And Artemis already called it, saying that a bribe on overtime can break the game.
Oh, did he?
Man. Yes, it can.
Oh, man. Oh, that's genius from PC. He had that secret weapon in his arsenal. That's exactly why he induced him. If he loses the toss for overtime, he simply uses his bribe.
Wow.
Oh, no, because I had to lose the goblins twice.
The mind games of PC, proving his expertise. Here, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, great point from Flicky. It makes the foul even worse.
Jesus. Wow, so what happens?
Oh, wow.
I presume they're just going to have to replay the whole game,
I guess they're going to have to replay the whole game, yeah, which is amazing, of course, because now we get to upload two games for the price of one and call them both the best CCL final of all time. The game's so good it had to be played twice.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Well, I guess I'll wrap up the stream now because this is hilarious. But, obviously nothing's going to happen. So, yeah, this is pretty funny. Right. I guess, yes, we've got to wrap up. I guess there'll be a replay, so keep an eye out for the YouTube video of that. Thank you very much, Caolan and Faemir. Absolutely glorious, as always. They're working it out.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, and I'm gonna make a joke that I'm pretty sure our German viewers will enjoy. You know that England is unable to win a final. Doesn't matter what it happens.
Even when they're both English.
Even when they're both English. Yeah.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Amazing. Right, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.